And I'll never forget, it was really cold. I'll never forget, it was in the month of November. And my brother and I are knocking on all of these doors trying to sell candles for the holiday season. And we had this really big box. It was probably about 4 or 5 foot long, probably about 10, 12 inches deep, probably about this wide, filled with all these beautiful candles. And I'm on one end and Jim is on the other end, and we are going from door to door to door to door to door to door, knocking on these doors, and we are going nowhere. I mean, not one of those souls is buying any candles from us. And then all of a sudden, this one fellow looking through the door, after we give him our doorway presentation, he looks at us and he says, "Boys, why don't you come on in?" And I was happy to just get out of the cold. I'm telling you the truth. We went into his home. He said, "Now let me tell you what I want you to do. I want you to sit down on that sofa over there and I want you to listen to me. You see, I am a professional salesperson. And what I'm going to do with you two boys is I'm going to teach you how to sell." And Jim and I sat there and we listened to that man. And I am telling you, everything that he said, with one exception, everything that he said went in this ear and out the other ear. We were clueless as to what he was talking about. But there was one thing that he said that I'll never forget. He said, anytime in your life, whenever you're selling anything to a female, you always need to look for some opportunity to let her know that she looks far younger than she really is. I'll never forget, he didn't buy any candles either. I remember that. Showed us the door. Said, "Good luck, boys." And we continued pounding on doors. And then finally this gal opens up this door and she says, "Well, come on in, boys. Show me what you have." And Jim and I took this big box of candles into this house. And then all of a sudden, this gal says, "Well, show me. Show me what you have in the box." And I literally, I'm not exaggerating, I literally got down on my knees like this in front of this box, and this gal was sitting on a couch in front of me. And I'm taking these candles out, and I'm showing her these candles, and I'm doing everything in my power to let her know how beautiful her home is going to look during the holiday season with these spectacular candles. I don't know anything about sales, but I understood what beautiful candles look like, and I understood that they would make her home look beautiful too. And as I'm talking to her about her home and these candles, out of the blue I hear this voice. And it says, "How old are you?" And I freeze for a moment, and this gal that's sitting right in front of me, she's looking over my shoulder, and her eyes get as big as headlights. And she freezes too. And I know that my brother Jim is standing somewhere right behind me. And she said, "Excuse me?" And my brother Jim, God bless him, he says, "How old are you?" And she says, "Well, I'm 20. But why are you asking me that?" He says, "Because I got to tell you, you don't look a day over 12. When a little elephant is born, when a little gal is first brought to this earth, what the trainers do with them is absolutely amazing to me. The trainers will take a chain about this size, and they'll put it around her ankle. They do this with the newborns. And then they'll take the other end of the chain and they'll attach it to an anchor in the ground. And my little hero, these remarkable, remarkable mammals, what she'll do is she'll spend all day pulling at that chain. And then at the end of the day, when the sun goes down, so does my hero, so does this gal. You know what she does the following day? When the sun comes up, so does her heart and her spirit. And you know what she'll do? She'll spend all day trying to break that chain again the following day. And then at the end of the day, when the sun goes down, so does she. And that blessed creature will spend every single day from sunrise to sunset trying to break free. And then after a while, she understands all of the things that she can't do. And I think it's amazing. I really do think it's amazing that elephants grow into the largest land mammal on this entire planet. And all that they need to do to completely paralyze an elephant is put a small chain around their ankle and they won't move. Do you realize I'm talking about us? Do you realize we have all of these beliefs, all of these chains that were developed in us when we were small children? And what those chains tell us every single morning when we wake up is that failure is not good. Something you don't want in your life. It's not good. Excuse me. It's the furthest from the truth. Now, if you do the things that I'm asking you to do, I'm going to make a promise to you. And when it comes to making promises, I choose my words carefully because I don't like to make promises that I can't keep. If you do the things that I'm asking you to do, if you go back home and if you set 2 really great goals, the day is going to come into your life when you're going to wake up and the good Lord will have dealt you all of the wrong cards. I'm telling you the truth. And when that day comes into your life, 2 things are going to happen. 1, you're going to question your goals. And 2, you're going to question your ability to reach your goals. And in a perfect world, I mean the absolute perfect world, when that day comes into your life, you're going to have somebody that you can lean on. Somebody that's going to be your supporter or motivator or encourager to help you through that dark day. But unfortunately, for most of us, when that dark day does come into your life, there may not be someone there to lean on. So what I've done, little secret of mine, what I've done over the years is I've identified some really remarkable people and I've carried them in my heart. And whenever I have one of those dark days come into my life, when I have one of those moments in my life where I start to question my goals and question my ability to reach my goals, I will think of one of these leaning posts in my heart. I'm going to close out and tell you a story about one of them because it might be somebody that you'll want to put in your heart too. This is a remarkable man that's taught me so much about life. That's right, I said the role models that we all need for generations to come. I would like to thank each and every one of you for giving me the opportunity of being here today. At this point, I can only hope that the material that I shared with you met with your expectation. And from the bottom of my heart, I really do wish each and every one of you the best of success as you journey through life. Thank you so much.